everyone, and welcome to this episode of Barefoot TV, the show that provides you with practical guidance, insight and wisdom to support you in your journey of transformation, connection and growth in all things love, soul and spirit. For those of you who are new to this show, my name is Leanne, the Barefoot Medium, and I'm an international medium, channel, twin flame, transformational coach and author, and I'm absolutely passionate about connecting people with their loved ones who've passed over, as well as supporting people to shift and transform through old patterns, limiting beliefs or sabotage patterns that are holding you back from creating the abundant and joyful and loving and happy life that you choose in whatever way you see fit. So kick off your shoes and relax and enjoy today's episode, which is all about twin flame guidance for the month of October 2018. And I just wanted to acknowledge that I'm coming at you from a friend's space in Santa Marta, Colombia, rather than my normal location. And so, there's been some transformations and shifts for me as well, which I am more than open to discussing with people. And it is all certainly a part of our learning and growth. And when it comes to talking about the twin flame collective, twin flames, I've seen in a lot of groups people talking about their twin flame is a runner, or they're separated or in separation or not in connection with them. And I just wanted to acknowledge that we're always in connection on a soul level. We are always where we need to be, and we are always connected with people, whether it's through romantic relationships, partners, friendships, colleagues, clients, employees, or anything of that nature. We are always connected with people in relationships for a purpose. And the highest purpose of that is for our own soul's healing and growth. On a soul level, we have what are called soul families. And as a soul family, my belief system is, and what I've learned from spirit is, before we came into this earth world, or this 3D reality, at a soul level, we sat down with our soul family and we had a discussion or a conversation about what lessons or learnings or what opportunities for growth we wanted to experience in this lifetime as a soul. And so each and every one of us within our soul family put our hands up to support each other through learning, growth and transformation, whether that was through loving, joyful, happy experiences, or whether that's through challenging, difficult and not so nice experiences. We at a soul level have asked for that as a way to heal and transform something that is within us that needs to be looked at. And sometimes, if we're not doing our own work at the soul level, we'll be presented with experiences and challenges in our physical world that asks us to look at it, because everything that we experience in our physical reality is a mirror reflection of what's going on within us. So I just wanted to remind those of you on your twin flame journey to take a few moments to sit back and reflect on who in your life, whether it's a current partner, an ex-partner, your twin flame, a soulmate, and soulmates can come in all different forms, whether it's just a relationship or connection of any description. If you're placing your value, your worth, or your happiness or your joy on someone else external of you, then the universe always has the opportunity to take that away from you. And if you're attached to it out of fear of not having, then the universe may well show you a lesson or bring you a learning or an experience to allow you to let go of that expectation and that attachment out of fear. And so, if some of you are experiencing some challenges or difficulties, particularly around relationships at the moment, we've got Venus going into retrograde. And I certainly am not an astrologist or an expert in that area, but I'm aware that Venus is all about love, relationships, connection, heart space. So there may well be some transformation and clearing going on at a heart level, whether it's the lower heart or the upper heart. And so if you have had some relationship challenges where the universe has created an opportunity for sudden change and shifts, trust and know that it's for your best and highest good, even though it may not feel like it at the time. So one of the mantras that you might like to work with is that everything is always working out for me. And if you're in a partnership, everything is always working out for us. Okay, everything is always working out for me, everything is always working out for you, everything is always working out for us and for our highest and best good. Okay, so please remember that. I am going to keep today's episode of Barefoot TV shorter than normal, and I'm just I have drawn some cards to talk through of what the Divine Masculine may be experiencing at the moment, what the Divine Feminine may be moving through. I've also drawn a card for the collective, and I have two cards that have come out to explain what's going on in terms of union at the moment between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And that's also about the Divine Masculine within you, whether you're female or male. And it is also about coming into union with your own Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy, and what it is the collective needs you to know at the moment. So let's kick that off with the first card being for the Divine Masculine, and it's this one here, and it is the Two of Swords, okay? And it says unseen, blind, hidden, blocked, truth, balance, patience, trust, flow, and decisions. And so what I'm feeling for the Divine Masculine in particular at a global level, at a universal level, is a lot of the Divine Masculines are being asked to look at where it is that they may not be seeing things from the right perspective or the highest perspective, and maybe sitting in the energy of blame, shame, anger, frustration, hurt, loss, sadness, and that the universe is really asking the Divine Masculine at the moment to clear those old hurts, those old pains, which really don't serve them because it's within their vibration, and when they're not clearing it out, it stays there, and they get brought experiences and situations and relationships to help them clear it through the law of attraction, because we attract through our vibration, which is at an emotional level, rather than through our words. Okay, so law of attraction works on words, it works on thoughts, it also works on emotions and vibrations, as well as actions, and whether those actions are aligned with what it is that you're asking to attract. And so Divine Masculine may be seeing some things in their world that aren't working for them, and they're being asked to make decisions and choices about what it is they want to do moving forward, and to really take off the mask of where it is they have responsibility in the situations and circumstances that have been playing out in their lives. And that's what I feel like the universe is saying they've been blinded to, is that higher perspective. And I also want to talk about perceptions and projections. When we project our beliefs or our thoughts or our stories onto other people about how they are, what they think, how they feel, what they believe in the world, and what we want them to be, then we project our own stuff onto them rather than accepting and allowing them to be who they are and make the decisions and choices that feel right for them. So the other thing that comes up is that I feel like there's a real sense of blocked around sitting in that energy of lack and not having. And I feel like the universe is really talking about appreciating what you have at the moment, because there's a sense of some things have been taken away or removed because they weren't appreciated. And it can come from your health and well-being, it can come from the air that you're breathing, the home that you have, it can come from your income, it can come from the employment that you have, it can come from your relationships or connections or family or whatever it might be. And so there's a real sense of feeling blocked and not seeing the higher perspective or appreciating that at the moment for the divine masculine, and that you may be asked in the next 2 to 3 weeks to make some choices and decisions to move yourself forward, and it's only your responsibility. For the divine feminine, I have the King of Pentacles coming up. So divine feminine, the words that come up for you are reliable, honest, self-assured, confident, security, leader, trustworthy, and father. So I'm feeling like for the divine feminine, there's really a need to step into your strength and to really take on that leadership role at the moment, and to embrace that divine masculine from a perspective of bringing in the father energy, the protector energy, the guide, the one that really allows you to feel nurtured, safe and secure, and that leader. And so there's a real sense of security for divine feminine at the moment, and being asked to remind the divine feminine to stay in your sense of integrity and honesty, and to do what feels loving and right and kind for you, regardless of what other people around you may be projecting or sending your way. Really allow yourself to know who you are, stand in your confidence, and really be the leader that you're destined to be, is what I'm hearing. And really allow yourself to feel that sense of trust and faith within you. I feel like there's a sense of opportunities coming your way for the divine feminine in the next couple of weeks, so please be open to that. In terms of the message for the collective, we've got the beautiful moon card, and she talks about feminine cycles, birth, dreams, reflection, expansion, connection, and telepathy. So I'm really picking up on this green energy as well, and new beginnings. And I want to talk about green being the heart chakra and compassion energy. And so there's a real need from a collective perspective, for both the divine masculine and divine feminine, to embrace the heart chakra, to embrace compassion for self first and foremost, and to embrace compassion for others, as in if others are treating you badly or disrespectfully or not appreciating or hurtfully or whatever it might be, just embrace compassion for them and know that they must be moving through pain and discomfort or transformation for themselves. I also feel like saying that there's a beautiful new beginning coming, and there's birth of new projects, new opportunities and new abundance coming your way for the collective. So that's the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and to trust that all unfolds for your perfect divine purpose and your divine path. So trust that. I then have 2 cards that have come up for the twin flame union, and the first of which is the Knight of Swords, and he talks about playfulness, fun, wisdom, adventure, use your abilities and skills and move forward in flow. So for union to take place, it's really important for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine to use their energy in playful and joyful ways, and to allow yourself to flow with freedom and joy in using your abilities and skills to do what it is that you are passionate and joyful and loving about. So that's the first card. The second one is the Knight of Pentacles. So we've got 2 Knight cards for union. So it's kind of that adolescent pushing boundaries kind of energy for union at the moment. And the card says control, patience, movement forward, strength, knowing, compassion, and trust. And so again, I feel like there's been a sense of control, whether it's from the masculine or the feminine, or it may be perceived to be both. There's a real need for both parties to let go of control, to trust and have faith that everything is unfolding is exactly as it's meant to. There is a beautiful sense of abundance and joy and faith there. And I just really want to talk about the energy of nurturing and strength with this, and to really allow yourself to feel nurtured and free, and to liberate yourself from things that are holding you back and that you feel controlled by. And I also feel like there's a need to have patience. So some of you may be pushing, and it's just leading to more frustration, more hurt, and more disappointment is the word that I come up with. So really allow yourself to trust your intuition, go with the flow, go with where it feels light and joyful, and trust that the universe has got your back. So for those of you who are in twin flame union or experiencing difficulties or challenges within relationships, whatever they may be, or connections in any way, shape or form, love, relationships, business, finances, health and well-being, whatever area it might be, please jump on my website, thebarefootmedium.com.au, and book in for an individual session for individual guidance, help and support, or check out my coaching programs. There's a 4-session block or 8-session block that you can connect into, and we can help you transform and shift through any beliefs or patterns that may be playing out, and get you creating momentum towards achieving your goals and your desires, whatever they may be. Also check out the new Barefoot with Spirit Circle, and there's a number of other courses that are coming up, including the Connect to Your Intuition course, which comes with a playbook, which is also on my website, barefootmedium.com.au. I hope that you have enjoyed today's episode of Barefoot TV, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next episode. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing in the world, please do it with love, joy, compassion, and kindness for yourself. And have a beautiful and amazing day.